Welcome to the TeaCosyFolk vlog. It's March and I'm Susie Cowper. It's perishing today, so I've got my big jumper on. And later in the week, we're expecting snow, so it's going to get colder. Ooh, but it's the perfect weather for knitting. I don't really want to go out in the snow, but I do like to look at it out the window. It's quite magical, isn't it? So I shall stay in and knit and look out the window and watch the snow. But there are signs of spring out there. The daffodils are up and, you know, the crocuses have been in flower for ages and the lawn is covered in snowdrops. It's beautiful. So warmer weather's on the way, but we've just got to go through this cold snap first. But hey ho, that's what it is, isn't it, in spring? Sometimes it's sunny and nice, and other days it's chilly. But we've always got knitting. Is King Charles. This is the Coronation Tea Cosy, and I thought he'd better go first because, well, he is the king. You know, he takes precedent, doesn't he? But this is King Charles, and he's out on, well, the pattern's out on the 16th of March, and then you can make your own. But he's sitting in the coronation chair. Look. And yeah, and he's sitting there coronated. He's got his crown on and he's decorated, so yeah, he's all in uniform and looking very smart, very pleased to be king. Yeah, so that is the Coronation Tea Cosy I've made, and it's King Charles III, and the back's all stiffened. The chair, you know, is all stiffened with funky foam. It's like cardboard, but it's not, because it's made of plastic, so it's waterproof, and it's just stiff like card. I put a link down below of where you can buy some funky foam, but it's brilliant just for stiffening, because look, it just holds it rigid and it keeps its shape, you know, and it will bend, and then it goes back, so it's really good. It's really excellent stuff. So I'll put a link to that just in case you don't know what funky foam is. But he's out on the 16th of March. So what's that, a week? Just a week to wait. I wanted to show you the tea cosy I'm working on at the minute. And here's the design sketch. Look, I've been inspired by Eurovision to make a singer tea cosy. And he's going to be a rock star because everybody wants to be a rock star. Right, this is as far as I've got. But I did only start last night, so you can't blame me for not having much to show you. But anyway, so, you know, he's in that stance of getting down to his microphone, look. So there's his head and his body. That's as far as I've got. I'm going to put big buttocks on the back that protrude out, so big bum. Because I'm kind of thinking, you know, do you remember the Kenny Everett sketch with Rod Stewart and his bum starts expanding and it explodes? We used to love Kenny Everett when we were kids, but I kind of thought, yeah, big juicy bum at the back, and that's going to be my rock star, and he's going to have his microphone and he's going to be, you know, Freddie Mercury style, getting down and singing to his microphone. That's the plan, and that's as far as I've got. But I'd like to get him finished for Eurovision in time for that, because that'd be lovely, wouldn't it, to have a nice singer on your teapot for Eurovision while you're watching the contest. That'd be brilliant. I've been asked by a lady in Australia if I would design a tea cosy of a tuba player. Look, and this is my design. So she's got a tuba. I thought I'd give her big hands so you can see her fingers on top of the buttons. They're not buttons, they're valves. But I thought it would be cute to see the fingers on the top. So this is my design. So I'll be working on this. But I was asked by the lady who's asked me to make it if I wouldn't make her face look so fat. So, so I've got a slimmer face down. It's funny, isn't it? Because if you have a tea cosy designed on somebody else, you don't really mind if they look a bit funny, because that's all part of the fun. But I suppose if you are designing it on yourself, you would think, whoa, don't give me a big nose and stuff, wouldn't you? Because that's the kind of thing, you know, that you'd think about. It's funny that just a different perspective. But anyway, I'll be working on a tuba player. This is the Lighthouse Tea Cosy, and you might remember it because it was in the Simply Knitting magazine last year. And on the 9th of March, you'll be able to buy it as a download knitting pattern from the TeaCosyFolk website. And it's a lovely tea cosy. I mean, it is a bit, gigantic because it's big. But, and I think you perhaps have to peer around as you pour so you know where you're pouring. But it is a lovely statement piece, isn't it? It'll get people talking when they come round for tea. And especially if you live near the seaside, it's a lovely tea cosy for that, isn't it? And it's all knitted in hints of silver, which is Stylecraft's one of their new colours. So it's nice to have an excuse to try a new colour, isn't it? But lovely tea cosy, and it's on the TeaCosyFolk website on the 9th of March. So look out for that. I've been working on a bespoke tea cosy of a grey wizard, and I did jot the pattern down as I was doing it. So I'm going to be releasing a grey wizard knitting pattern very soon. And here he is. So he's got his cloak and his little hat, and he's got a staff, and he's really cute. I love the hairiness of the beard. It's knitted in loopy pattern, and then you snip each loop and untwist the fibres, and it looks really effective, doesn't it? It really makes him look old and a bit shabby, I suppose. But, lovely tea cosy. It'd be perfect for Halloween, wouldn't it? Or, people who are really into wizards and that genre of films. He's a lovely tea cosy. So he's an old grey wizard, and he'll be out later in the month. So he'll be on the website soon. If you're on the newsletter, you'll receive a newsletter telling you when he's available to download. So you'll see. That's all for March. There's nothing else I'm allowed to show you at the moment because I have been working on other things, but they're top secret. Isn't it terrible when it's top secret and I can't show you? But there is a little secret I can tell you about. In the Simply Knitting magazine this month that comes out on the 22nd of March, there's a Snail Tea Cosy knitting pattern in there, so look out for him. It covers the entire teapot, so it's quite a big snail. It's the sort of snail that Monty Don has nightmares about. You wouldn't want them amongst his cabbages, I tell you. But that's all now for March, so I'll see you all again in April. And I hope the weather warms up, and I hope you don't get snowed in. So talk to you soon. Keep knitting. Bye.